Hello, gamer family, and welcome back. Wow, it's been a little bit since I've played. My tired throat turned into actual sickness, combined with the weather getting warm, and I always get sick when the seasons change.
Want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
I don't really remember what's next in this game. I think I know what's next. Well, I know what's next, side quests. But besides that, I think I know what's next. I just don't fully know. We're gonna get access to new features. We're gonna be a new character. I know those for sure, but beyond that, we'll run this together.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Alrighty. Let's take a little look at the map. Yeah, a bunch of new stuff. Cool. Yeah, we'll get all over them. I love this hideout, but it's a little bit of a pain to go from the area that we're actually in. Like, that's not terrible, but getting all the way up here for, like, side quests, that's a pain. Because that's where all, like, the side quests to, like, get more potions are based. It's a little bit of a pain to get up there.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Do tell.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Me. I'll be left standing. Well, actually, I'm sitting right now, so,
You were born in
guess
Twinside.
not.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
Alrighty.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
While I'm thinking about it, I said we could take a look at this, did I not? We're not gonna change these up. Yeah, we're not gonna change up our Garuda or Phoenix for now. Well, yeah, we are. Are we? No, not yet. Once I get Judgment Bolt, we're going to. Ramuh is the most temporary icon. Although I do plan on like switching out very frequently. Maybe not for boss fights, but for general combat, just to keep it fresh. But Ramuh's the one that I'm going to keep in my main group the least. Although, like, most of that was because I used to not really like this that much. But after some of the other icons have kind of similar things, because originally what I didn't like about this is it kind of slowed everything down. But I'm more used to that now, so I didn't hate it. Because I used to hate when, like, just like with my ring would just automatically do it. But it's not that off-putting. You. I liked you. I like my AoEs. Actually, what do I have equipped here? I think I have Wicked Wheel equipped. Ooh. What I think, since that's going to be an AoE, I'm thinking I refund these two. Then I go with this and that. What are you? You seem lame. I feel like we haven't had this for a while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to refund this. I'm not going to use that, because I think I'm going to use that when I have this. So I'll use these two for now. And for additional things... What if... Ugh, I love Heatwave. I also love Ignition. I love the combo that Ignition has with this. And this also seems to potentially... Though, not this, but like... I mean, this one, I guess. It seems to have a really good combination. I'm thinking... We're going to swap back down to Gorge. Already. And we're going to bring back Scarlet Cyclone. Oh, I don't know why I exited that. Ah, I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm sloppy. I'm sloppy-loppy. So let's switch... That's actually the good question, which I think you're better in combo. So I think you need to be the one done. Oh, why did I have that upgraded? I don't have it equipped. Yeah. And then we'll replace you with a lightning rod. And then in a couple of videos, we'll switch to the big boy Ramuh, and we'll just switch it up there. I should be able to get a new weapon. But we'll take a look at that. Like, right now, actually. So yeah, Vivian's a new little area that we can talk to over here.
Of my lectures.
And we're
What
here.
is it that you wish to learn?
Stay in the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current ongoings in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Nine Tails' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. So yeah,
The details here.
this allows us to see the whole cast, bro. Let's go to the present. Ah! Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize... Like you said, Jill looked a little bit different. Not too different. She does look different here. So, yeah, Joshua. Ooh, I guess he's not dead because he's still there. Oh, we don't... Her name hasn't been given yet. I guess it will be soon. Oh, these poor dead people. I guess we don't know the fate of those two yet. Yeah, like all these people that we don't know the fates of just kind of show as unattached, I guess, for the most part. Who's that? Ah. Yeah, we just met Victor. Let's see, like, maybe the historian will tell us more about him. Because he kind of shows up, and then he shows up again later, but I didn't really know. And, oh, look at that Ultima. And
One
simulation.
must understand one's place in the world.
Here you can view a detailed overview of the current and past events relevant to Clive's story. The updates as you progress. Yeah, just updates. So, yeah, we get to see all these cool little things. So this is like what we just saw. This is the moving to the new Hideaway. While that was going on. And yeah, we get to see all these stuff. We don't get to like see Bella's tour. Or, wait, what is this? Yeah, we don't get to see Bella's tour.
Thus ends today's lesson.
On there, but yeah. Do either of you, any of you have anything to say? Oh.
Have you finished sorting those reports?
Goat, you can't talk to Goat yet. I'm not gonna worry about Nectar because, yeah, he's irrelevant right now. The real question is, I have a feeling as soon as I'm able to teleport places, I'm gonna get ambush spawned with side quests. That's a Fire Emblem joke. Ambush spawns. If you play Fire Emblem, you probably hate them. That's when reinforcements come on enemy phase and immediately are able to act, as opposed to regular reinforcements where enemies come and they can't do anything until the next enemy phase. For those of you who never played Fire Emblem, you should. Maybe I'll dedicate a video later on to talk about like why you should, what Fire Emblems to start with and what you should do. I mean, I don't know. I'm currently on Copium. That within the next couple of months, the new Fire Emblem's gonna be announced. I'm recording this in first week of March, so I'm on Copium still. So I don't want to talk about Fire Emblem until the Switch 2 Direct. That. I mean, this is going up in what, April or something? So I guess it's not too far. Ah, that's where now I get to finally use the Fire Shard. Level Bolt's the Lightning Shard. Ah, interesting. You have to use the Fire Shard one first. Typically, each one. What does the Flame Tongue look like, though? That is a cool-ass looking sword. Level Bolt's not as cool. I hate to say it, but it isn't. I make sure. Yeah, nothing. That is a pretty cool looking sword. It's just not my favorite. What else do we have to do? Threat Stone and Orchestration.
It's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
If I sound distracted, that's because I have a cat crawling all over me. One of my favorite little things. The Wall of Memories. We only have one thing right now. That beauty. I really enjoy just getting to see the Wall of Oaths slowly get filled up. It's just one of the things that's just cool. A lot of the final side quests, a lot of the final change side quests, they end and they give you those. So why am I here? Probably just for the stage replay. I don't know. Yeah, what did that one weapon look like? Yeah, that's a badass looking sword. 11 bolt's cool too, though, actually. Really cool. I don't think it's as cool, but it's really cool. But we're gonna stick with the default. I might, for variety, switch to a different outfit of Clive eventually. I know I will with Jill. But, yeah. So, yep. I alluded to it. That's the music for Clive's Hideaway. And probably the ending music of this video. I thought I saw one. I guess I didn't. I'm losing it. No, I know I unlocked Winterbound. Where's it at? I know I bought Winterbound. I'm positive I bought Winterbound. Did I buy Control and not Winterbound? I found Winterbound, then I bought? Okay, fine. I feel cheated. It feels too awesome for the Hideaway. I hate to say it, but I hate having this awesome battle music. Here, I'm just getting right back to our terms. And that was everything, right? Yeah. Get in here. I'm being poked by Cat. Okay, Cat left. Well, she's not.
Lordsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ah, yes. Book.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon.
Alrighty.
I should get some rest while I can.
Still no side quest or nothing? I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but I feel the desire to get Oh, wait. Actually, can I talk to historian Hippocrates and find out, like, who the heck Vivian is? I know a little bit about her, but I don't know everything. I'll admit.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Yeah, let's view here.
I don't believe you've read this particular
Level up,
chapter
level up,
before.
level up, level up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Nice. Oh, these are the only. What's the who? An instructional pact made at the dawn of the present era, in which matter such matters as the treatment of bearers and... Oh, this is old. But... Old as far as, like, the history goes here. The founder. Ooh,
What
fancy.
subject shall we consider today?
Here we go. And Victor, a scholar and strategist who makes her home in the Hideaway, analyzing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Nine Tails, of which she herself is fond, was gifted to her by her fellow scholars in recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. And Victor, a friend of Sid's and later Clive's, who keeps an ever-attentive vigil on the comings and goings in Domekia from his hometown of Costness. Okay, so I guess we really don't need to know a ton about him.
Did you learn everything you needed?
But that's okay. That's okay. That's really... I don't want to say he's irrelevant, but he's not, like, the most important character.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Rest is for the weak. That's why I don't sleep. I pull all-nighters every night.
Worthy of a letter.
Have you been to the top?
That's not true. I actually average relatively high amount of sleep for someone my age. 8.5. Feel like that's rare for people my age. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading tables in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the Hideaway. There will occasionally be side quests here. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. Or down to wear. I actually don't know what
What
to
does
say.
Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the Hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an Eikon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
We
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Oh, sorry, I hit my mic from the bottom. Alrighty. Oh, hell yeah, Joshua. Joshua Gaming.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
No. No, Joshua. They're not in vain.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Alright, that is what's next. This is what I thought was next, but I wasn't positive.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Bruh. We're not immediately going to there again. Oh, actually, I did mean, yeah. Okay, still no free warp. I wonder if I'm not gonna have side quests till I do this first thing. We're also about to get the Hunts board. And that's my real question of when are we going to do the Hunts? I didn't do a ton of my first playthrough, but I definitely want to do more here. So I don't really know. I think what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna let when I do get the Hunts, I'm probably gonna let them build up a bit, and then I'll do, after like a supports video, I'll do a video of just Hunts, and every once in a while I'll just do Hunts videos until like we get right to the end while I do more.
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're Traitors to the Holy Throne conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alrighty. Oh, and now we got side quests. Nearby? That's not nearby. That's all the way down there. And I just taught you. You can wait. You can wait. I don't know this. Oh yeah, the music changed here. That's why there's a new thing in the orchestration, because the music's all serious. Why so serious? Oh wow, that was a little weird. Like the reflection of the water made it look like it was going down quite a bit. I don't remember there being a side quest here. I genuinely don't. Alright, what do you want?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alrighty. We'll do that and go see what's happening with Martha next time. Yeah, this video is a little bit of a slower down video, but I promise we will get to some wild stuff soon enough. Goodbye.